Well, the opportunity is coming up for you to sign up to possibly be picked for the Sheriff's Academy. Joining me today, we've got Sheriff Matt Treglia in to tell us more about this. And your academy program started last year, and it was really a success, wasn't it?
Yes, it was a huge success for us. We didn't expect it to go over as well as it did. We thought it would go over really good, but not as good as it really did. And we actually put 4 through the program, graduated 4, and those 4 cadets are now deputies working currently on the roads of Allen County today.
I think the key, and we were just talking about this, is that you've made it easier for the people. I mean, you know, it's hard to, work and go through the academy. It's hard to pay for that. You have just given everything, make everything easier through this program, right?
Well, yes, I have, because I remember when I went through the academy, it wasn't easy. I worked a full-time job. I went to school at night. I wasn't paid. I had to pay for all my uniforms. I had to pay for all my tuition. I've taken all that off the table. There's no excuse. If this is the job you want to do, if this is a profession you want to pursue, there's no excuses anymore. I'm paying for your tuition. I'm paying for you to go to school, and I'm going to give you a job when you're done and graduated.
What have you found? What are there better personalities, or just someone that has the drive to want to be a sheriff's deputy? What works best, you think, with the people?
Well, what I've noticed is the younger crowd. What I didn't realize when we put on the first academy was the 4 people that went through that academy are so tight and they're so close together. They're the best of friends. They work at our office now. They're still a tight-knit group, even though they're on different shifts, but they're still bouncing off ideas off each other and talking regular basis, whether they're on the same shift or not. That was the camaraderie we didn't expect that we got. And like I said, that academy was 4. I'm hoping this academy to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 10.
All right. So now is the time to apply, right? Is it a simple application? What's the process?
It's a very simple application. You just go on our website at the sheriff's office and fill out an application. You won't even be considered if you don't fill out an application, and it's very important you do that. And the deadline for the applications is going to be February 5th. We won't take any applications after that. We're going to have another informational meeting, and that's coming up January 29th, and we're going to do it at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m., and it's all going to be held at Ohio Means Jobs in the rear parking lot. So drive past the front, pull in the second parking lot. We'll be back there in their conference room having a really big informational meeting. Last time I think we had 15, 16 people there for the informational meeting, hoping for just as much. Just in case you don't know what this is all about, I'm going to have myself and my entire staff there. Your academy commander, because it's going to be at Rhodes College, Mark Ernst, will be there. He'll be able to enlighten you on things that happen in the academy that maybe we've forgotten since it's been so long since I've been through it.
All right, and it's a chance to answer questions, right? I mean, if you're kind of curious about it, get that information that you need. Like I was saying, well, is there an age limit, for it? And like certain questions like that you can answer before they fill out the application, right?
Yeah, you're exactly right, and this is very informal. I mean, we're asking you to come there, pull your chairs up to our desk. We're going to sit there. We're going to have everybody from my office there that can answer every question you may have. And it's just we're just going to talk. We're just going to sit and talk. And if it takes an hour, if it takes 2 hours, we're going to answer all your questions, just so you know what you're getting yourself into.
I think several years ago, especially, there was kind of like a trend where people didn't want to be in law enforcement. Are you finding that things are turned around and that people want to be helpful and want to be part of, the criminal justice system?
Yes, I was actually, it's funny you said. I was just talking to a good friend of mine, County Sheriff Tom Riggenball. We were just talking this morning about the cadet program, and I told him, I said, I get the feeling the tide may have turned since 4 or 5 years ago when we had such a bad light shed on us. I think things are kind of turning around. We're getting a lot more applications now. We're showing a lot more interest to be involved in law enforcement, and that's a good thing. And I want everybody to be full staffed. I want the community to be safe, and I want the citizens to be safe.
Right, yeah, exactly. And we're talking men and women, and it is a training, right? When you go to the academy, I mean, it's 6 days a week, you were telling me.
Yeah, it's 6 days a week. It's at least 8 hours a day. And that's, like I said, it's going to be your full-time job, and we're going to pay you to do it. There's physical fitness training in these academies now. That's probably the hardest standard to get through the academy. The run, the push-ups, and the sit-ups. The test, the final testing is if you study and you listen and you show up to class every day, you're going to be fine. You're going to get through it. It's not going to be a problem. But you do have to be there. You do have to put in the time. And you have to want to have the drive to do it.
Right, yeah, exactly. Oh, so the deadline is February 5th. When will you decide on the candidates that are going to go?
It's going to be shortly after that, February deadline, yes.
All right, very good. Well, exciting that we're working towards getting more deputies on the road. Thanks, Sheriff, for coming today.
Thank you for having me, Holly.
All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.